Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our session. Today's session will go through assignment discussion session. First of all, we'll look assignment brief, what we're supposed to do. Please always good to. And we had 4 sessions. Lesson 1, we discuss about understand the features and aims of the project. Second session, we discuss about LO2, which is you can open the slides of lesson 2 when you address this. Understand the requirement of implement the project management office. Lesson 3 was understand the global supply chain, and lesson 4 about technology, critical success factor, what is meant by an IT. That was all. And then you've been given some is a bit scenario. You've been given you working as a logistic department, RAC, which is fast growing energy company. We have here is a chemical company based in South Africa as well. We have operations here. RAC is one of breakdown cover as well. And we have a director of operation ask you to write a report and explain these 2 sections. So you've been given 1.1, 1. So when you're looking underneath, you will see here 1.1 to 1.6, it means your lesson 1. Yes, and the assessment criteria is 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 4, 5, and 6. Then 6, 7, 8, and 9 points, which we have a lesson 2. Then section B, your lesson 3 and lesson 4. So we had already 4 lessons. So we have an input there. We're supposed to write 3,500 words, and all can be in a MS Word, and you can include the appendixes if you have many figures and facts. Yeah. So feel free. You've been given some books online, please, on the Moodle. So it's good to look around those. And we have a sample assignment as well, which I'll show you. That will help you to prepare your own. Okay, so here you will see the sample assignment. Okay, which is quite good to get the idea, and it's not mean we restrict or we copy, but this help you to structures accordingly.
Yeah.
So first, always good to be you have a cover page. Second is the content page, and then little introduction. Operational management is a vital segment. So if you want to find things about what is meant by operational management or what is meant by advanced project management, have you used the Google Scholar before?
Yes.
Okay, great. So we can do a bit research about Google Scholar, and then the Google Scholar is quite good. You can look around. Other than that, if you want to look around the project management, sometime is a good stuff. And not check yet for the project management. Next to that, if you write the word Kaplan, Kaplan is a publisher.
Yes.
So that's quite good. So you will see here is a project management. Yeah. So you will see some stuff here. We have a chapter 13, 14. Yes. Supply chain. You can type, supply, and then you can find some information about which is you can embed and you can write, the and yes. So like we have a project planning, one of our PID documents. Yeah. And what's contained in project, you have examples. Yes. Those in your writing, you can snip these images, you can put in your assignment, and those you can use it. That's quite good to use. If you look, because we have supply chain, and if you next to that, if you write Kaplan, so you will find about the stuff on supply chain. And yes,
Yeah.
so this is quite good, to way to move forward. Okay. So in our sample assignment, which we have here, so please, when you do, you can consult this. Okay, so if we look little introduction, background, what is about in this assignment, you're looking critically at RAC company, and then compare the features and aim of program management with the project management. So what is the project management definition? You will see, make sure please do the reference. It's like, the author's surname and year, and then full reference in the reference page. Yeah. So please, if you never use Harvard reference before, if you type Neil toolbox, what is Neil toolbox? That is a Harvard reference generator, or you can use it, Neil toolbox. Yeah, so if you type it here, and that's, the is a Harvard reference generator. It's a matter of filling, yes, the required information. If you're using book, if you're using website, you can use this way, or you can use MS Word, the function citation. So if you're using book, so click there and you can fill that, the required section, and that will generate the reference for you. Okay, so yes, so you can put the title of the book is a project management, first for the author who publish it, yes, place of, year of publication, and then that will say project management first suppose, yeah, and you can say Smith John. Let's say that was author, publisher was Green publisher, yeah. If we have and place of publish, let's assume is London, and year of publication, let's say 2020, and was first edition, and you read page 10 to 20 for suppose, yeah, and generate reference, and that will generate the reference for you, yeah. That reference goes in the reference page up to John Smith Jones, goes in the, you can say according to Smith Jones or according to Jones, yeah.
Yes.
Full reference, so we can cross reference that. So please, you've done the assignment before, so I'm not going in detail, but that will, if you have a question, you can ask as well, please. Okay, so that's, we can always good to be, if we look in this one, this author is used this reference and the same reference here, yes. So what you always good to be compare and contrast, yes, different author viewpoints, not just one author.
Yeah.
Always at this level is a good practice, huh? Then 1.2 program management, what is, why it is important, yes. So that's the pros and cons is included. So it should be underneath our pros and cons, the table should be a reference, huh? We can, because always good practice, that wasn't included there, but you can, yes, you can look around different strategies which we discuss, portfolio. Then you will see here highlighted mean these are have a similarity, so must written in your own words, huh? And the reference acknowledge it, please. So we
Yeah.
just want to make sure that, yes, so please carry on dividing the discussion reference, any pictures you think, yeah, which is relevant. So this is the guidance. You can include, different stuff on it. Okay, and make sure you have a reference page. Yes, please. If you have appendixes and all the key information. So if I created a little template for you, and which we can look around, already the structure, so I don't need to go through in detail, but we have a cover page, yes. Then the second is the content, third is the introduction. It is the era of globalization, world became a global village. The importance of the needs of, yes, operational management, the project management, supply chain management has significant increase. In this assignment, you look the RAC, yes, the
Yeah.
companies and importance as a in a list, yes, and where you need to be keep in mind these, this, that, yes, different points. Huh? And then in this assignment have different sections. So we need to be look around the following two sections. So we can say section A. So what we can do, we can put it, if you want, heading 1. And then if you're giving the task itself, heading 2. So please, if you're copying as it is, you can say maybe program management with the project management features and benefit. You can restructure this
Yeah.
sentence to reduce the similarities, huh? Because sometimes, some people just carry on. So what you do, whatever heading you want to, because heading 2 mean the subheadings, yes, thus it will carry on. If it's a B part, so that can be heading 1. You can give, yeah, heading 2, it means subheading, and then make sure at the end it's always good to be you draw the conclusion and add the references. So we can look around the reference how you can give in Harvard reference by using MS Word function, which I'll show you in a minute. So if I'll take you back to. So let's say, we look around supply chain according to Kaplan, yes. So let's say you're discussing about supply chain management here. So always good to be what you can do. You can copy and paste it, and then you re-paraphrase and rewrite in your words, please. So that's we need to, let's say we are doing about something about supply chain. Yes, that's your B part is more, yes. So you're writing here, and what you can do. So make sure you put in the red color, yes, and make sure you can re-paraphrase. You can say according to, yes.
Yeah.
Kaplan, yes. Yeah. Defined or explained, yes, or discussed or according to Kaplan, yeah. So that's the way you can structure your sentence, which is always good. And normally start at the end of the sentence is good to give the reference. So if you're using this reference button here, if you click that, can you see? Yeah.
Yes.
Here is it's called insert citation style. You need to pick this software is old, but in your it should show the Harvard reference. So which is quite similar all the reference, but you can pick a Harvard which is layout wise is good. Then I'm using website, so I can copy full URL, which I copied the link. Oh, sorry, I not copied the link yet. So I can go back and copy the hyperlink, which is whole link of the website. And that's the link I have. The website name was KF Knowledge. So I put there who was the publisher, Kaplan company itself. And if you don't know which year that was published, you can put it last year for suppose. And which year we are in 2023, which month we are. We are in the month of
June.
June, and today date is 14. And that's, wherever your cursor, the reference will drop. Okay. So at the end, if you give this way, yeah, and you can pick, if it's a book, you can pick the book from the Dropbox, yeah.
Yeah.
So in citation, and at the end, if you click bibliography, as many reference you give, and if you click it, bibliography and the reference only different. Bibliography mean you read it, you not used it, even still you can include, and the reference mean you used it directly. Okay, so you will see here Kaplan 2022, which date we access, and the links there. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's which we need to look around. Okay. So
Okay.
that's alphabetical sequence can be, and then if you want to, yes, headings, and at the end when you finish your assignment, it's good to keep your cursor on the second page and click the reference on your left hand side. It shows table of contents. Yes. If you click, please, that will create the table of contents for you. Can you see there?
Yes.
And if you want to pick some figures, like which you want to contextualize your discussion, so it's good to you explain the project management we said earlier. You can pick the link, and I can show you the last bit. So which is this one is project management. First of all, you're discussing project management, you're explaining, and you're looking what's come under project plan. Right click, you pick the image here and take two in your assignment, and then yeah. So for suppose, yeah. So if you right click on it, it's called insert citation figure 1 project management for operational. management. Yeah, something you can contextualize and you can make sure give the reference. Okay, so what you can do, and I can underneath, I can say as figure 1 indicate, demonstrate, highlights. Yeah, so I can
Yeah.
contextualize my discussion in writing. So when I finish, if I have a list of figures, so you can click there at the top of insert list of figures. Yes. So that will create the list of figures. If you gave as many, figure 1, figure 2, that will create the table as well. So at the top, we can put the table of figures. Okay, that's the way we can structure. That's the way we can answer. You can find through Google Scholar. We have sample assignment, please. It's good to look around. And other than that, please, it's good to you go some books we have as well given. And other
Yeah.
than that, you can find PMI, Project Management Institute, and various other source, but always look around. Don't use the Wikipedia. Yes. Other than that, it's fine. So you have all this, yes, bit and pieces here, books. So please, good to use them. Okay, that's all from my end. Any question?
Thank you very much.
Very welcome. Please feel free if any question or you need any reference. Yes.
Yeah.
So feel free, drop me email, say, Jim, I need reference. If you're applying job, I can write for you.
Good. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Very welcome.